Good evening, I'm Daisy Richards and welcome to Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago is now under a state of emergency. The government made the announcement on Monday. According to a release, the state of emergency has been declared due to, quote, heightened criminal activity which endangers public safety, unquote. The country recorded another multiple murder Sunday evening, where at least 3 people were killed in a Presgar Lands, Lamantel. The murder toll is already the highest it has ever been, well over 600. The last time a state of emergency was declared was in May 2021, as a means of curbing the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The state of emergency ended in November 2021. Before that, the People's Partnership government had declared a state of emergency in 2011 due to the crime situation. The exact parameters of the state of emergency, such as curfew hours, have not yet been released. The full release states, pursuant to Section 8 of the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Her Excellency Christine Carla Kangaloo, ORTT, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and Commander-in-Chief, has, on the advice of Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, declared a state of public emergency, being satisfied by the circumstances of Section 8(2)(c) of the Constitution exist. The circumstances warranting the declaration of the public emergency are based on the advice of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service to the National Security Council regarding heightened criminal activity which endangers public safety. More news from Trinidad and Tobago. 5 people were gunned down in Laventel overnight. They have been identified as Cleon Lugin, 37, Deron Calist, 35, Kamban Omawali, 39, Garrett Smart, and Ryan Lessie, 24. Lessie died at the scene of the shooting at Presgar Islands in Laventel. The others died while undergoing treatment at the Port of Spain General Hospital. Within hours of the killings, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley authorized the declaration of a state of emergency. Lessie, Calist, Logan, and Omawali were all of Presgar Lands. Smart is from Thomansine Street in Laventel. Police were told that about 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, a group of men were liming near the St. John's shop along Presgar Land Circular, where a blue Hyundai Elantra and a white Nissan AD wagon pulled up. A group of gunmen exited the vehicles. Before the group could react, the suspects opened fire, hitting 6. There was only one survivor, 24-year-old, who was shot to the upper left arm. The suspects then returned to the vehicles and drove away. The police were notified and a team of officers from the Port of Spain Division as well as the Homicide Bureau responded. Police suspect that the killing is linked to Saturday's fatal shooting of Trevor Williams outside of the Besson Street Police Station. Now for some international news. A passenger plane skidded off a runway at a South Korean airport Sunday, slammed into a concrete fence and burst into flames after its front landing gear apparently failed to deploy. All but 2 of the 181 people on board died in one of the country's worst aviation disasters. The Jeju airplane crashed while landing in the town of Muan, about 290 kilometers south of Seoul. The Transport Ministry said the plane was a 15-year-old Boeing jet that had arrived from Bangkok and that the crash happened at 9:03 a.m. A total of 179 people, 85 women, 84 men, and 10 others, whose genders weren't immediately identifiable, died in the fire, the South Korean Fire Agency said. Emergency workers pulled 2 people, both crew members, to safety. Health officials said they are conscious and not in a life-threatening condition. Among the 177 bodies so far found, officials have so far identified 88 of them, the fire agency said. The passengers were predominantly South Korean as well as 2 Thai nationals. Jo Wong, director of the Ewha Women's University Seoul Hospital, where one of the survivors were hospitalized, said the man was being treated in an intensive care unit for fractures to his ribs, shoulder blade, and upper spine. Ju said the man, whose name wasn't released, told doctors he woke up to find himself rescued. Footage of the crash aired by South Korean television channels showed the plane skidding across the airstrip at high speed, apparently with its landing gear still closed, overrunning the runway and colliding head-on with a concrete wall on the outskirts of the facility, triggering an explosion. Other local TV stations aired footage showing thick plumes of black smoke billowing from the plane, which was engulfed in flames. Thank you for watching. Do have a productive week. Until next time.